Are we the Jamaican track and field fans? Spoilt and Natoya GOUL-TOPPIN and Danielle Williams run again at Athlos, while St. Lucia celebrates Julien Alfred in a huge way. Welcome back to the channel, people. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, thank you for making it Peter Lloyd World. Go ahead, please hit the subscribe button so we continue to grow. When you do that, hit the notification bell so you know when the next video drops. You drop a video at least once a day here in Peter Lloyd World. Also, if you enjoy the content, please hit the like button and finally leave your thoughts. So, ready? Yep, good to go. Well, first, let me just say very quickly, we have started our new channel, Peter Lloyd World of Wealth. One of our first videos is up. If you want to attain financial freedom, check it out. We will leave a link in the description below. Now, well, the bad girl, they call her, Rihanna, and Ireland's Rasheedat Adeleke met up, two queens meeting, and we thought we had to share this one because personally I'm a big fan of both. Ireland's 400-meter sensation Rasheedat Adeleke wrote, "Fangirl moment meeting bad girl Riri," meaning Rihanna. Such an inspiration and forever breaking barriers in the industry. My younger self would have never thought that Rihanna would be following me and my journey. Queen's queening. I hope I'll be able to show you all of that video. Might have to edit it, people, because of the music in the background, but let's see.
Introducing Peter Lloyd World merchandise, where style meets comfort. From trendy tees to cozy hoodies, we've got something for everyone. Elevate your wardrobe with our high-quality, fashionable designs that make a statement. Whether you're hitting the streets or chilling at home, Peter Lloyd World has you covered. Shop now and upgrade your look with Peter Lloyd World merchandise. Available exclusively at Peter Lloyd World. Link in description below.
Well, Natoya GOUL-TOPPIN's year hasn't ended yet. She'll be running at the Athlos all-women track stars event in her top event, which is of course the women's 800 meters. These athletes are superstars, so it's time we give them the spotlight. Winning a national record just last year, Natoya GOUL-TOPPIN is here to make a difference for her sport at Athlos.
We're running because we love it, but we're not being paid enough. Athlos is helping to change the sport. Finally, we can be able to go there and run and feel like what we're running for is worth it. This event means a lot to female track stars. We're finally getting the recognition. Ever since I was a little girl, I'm always running all over the place. Last year, I was able to run a national record at the age of 32, so I think now I'm on my prime.
Athlos is a professional track and field event, a female-only track and field meeting that will be held at Icon Stadium in New York City on September the 26th, 2024. The event will feature 36 athletes, 6 races, and musical guest Megan Thee Stallion. In the women's 800 meters, the likes of Halimath, as well as Nia, and of course Shinge and Mary Moray, as well as Addie, will all be running the 800 meters. Jamaica's Danielle Williams, the reigning world champion, will take on the likes of world Olympic champion Masai Russell, Alasia Johnson, and of course Kendra Harrison, as well as Jasmine Camacho Quinn and Tony Marshall in the women's 110 meters hurdles at that same event. It's going to be very, very cool. Now, Julien Alfred Day will be celebrated on September the 27th, 2024 in St. Lucia. On September the 16th, 2024, Parliament approved the Julien Alfred Day Bill. This is a Parliament in St. Lucia, of course, establishing September the 27th, 2024 as a public holiday to honor Julien Alfred's historic achievements at the 2024 Paris Olympic Games. Her gold and silver medals in the women's 100 meters and 200 meters finals have secured her place in Olympic history. Julien Alfred Day will be observed by banks and public offices across St. Lucia, recognizing her exceptional contributions and inspiring success. This public holiday serves as a tribute to her excellence at the Paris Olympics and the World Indoor Athletics Championships. Now, it's obvious that the people of St. Lucia are unimaginably grateful for that gold and silver medal at the Paris Olympic Games, as well as the World Indoor Gold Medal in the 60 meters that Julien Alfred brought home, and of course the now 100 meter title of the Diamond League Finals title. Clearly, this country, who has never experienced anything like that in their history, are truly grateful and celebrating. And I kind of thought, we at the Paris Olympic Games walked away, I believe, with 5 or 6 medals. And Jamaicans were furious. Most Jamaican track and field athletes were furious. And I myself, to be honest, I was a little disappointed, to be frank. The fact is, in the last 20 to 25 years, Jamaica has established itself as a beacon of greatness. We have taken on the big USA and the big USSR points, China, all these mega countries, and we have thrashed them repeatedly, particularly in the short sprints, and that just didn't happen this year. And I kind of got to thinking, is it that we're now spoiled? I remember back in the day, people like Maurice Green, etc. I remember Jamaicans, I was much younger, saying that he was arrogant. The American athletes were just arrogant, and expected them, wanted everyone to bow to them, and etc. And I kind of thought about this. St. Lucia is in its infancy in terms of world medals in the short sprint, 100 and possibly the 200 meters. But we have become so accustomed to it that, is it that we're now just arrogant ourselves, or spoiled, or taking a lot of stuff for granted that we probably shouldn't be taking for granted? Now, this, of course, is my 2 cents. If you live in the country that has the greatest male athlete all time, world record holder, the great Usain Bolt, as well as the second fastest man all time, the greatest female 100 meter sprinter all time, Shelley-Ann Fraser-Pryce, the only double medalist, gold medalist in the Olympic Games, Elaine Thompson-Herah, Sharika Jackson, the most dominant woman in the history of the 200 meters outside of the world record holder Flo Jo, and a country that has swept the World Championships, as well as the women's 100 meters and at the Olympic Games, that is, as well as the men's 200 meters, if my memory serves me, at the Olympic Games. I mean, how much more dominant can a country get? And we've done all of this in a pretty short time, between the likes of a Grace Jackson Small, the great, legendary Merlene Ottey. Until now, Jamaica has become a force. So, Is it that we're spoiled? Have we become like what I remember Jamaicans referencing the Americans as arrogant? Are we there? Do you think so? Now, while I'm certain that there are going to be others who believe that yes, we are now arrogant, we're spoiled. And I concede that to a certain extent we probably are. But I think something else has also happened to us. You see, we got used to winning. We are used to winning. We anticipate winning. And let's face it, in the last 30 years, we have produced some of the greatest athletes all the time. Usain Bolt is the greatest male sprinter, period. Some people think the greatest male athlete, period, of any genre. Shelley Ann Fraser-Pryce is indisputably, if not the greatest of all time, female 100-meter sprinter, certainly one of. Shelley Ann, Elaine, Sharika, Johan Blake. There's been a plethora, several world records in the women's and men's 4x1, world champions in the 400 meters. We have just become a force to be reckoned with. So I'm not quite sure if it's arrogance. Because I kind of associate arrogance with a sort of falseness. We are very proud of the things that we have done, and we demand the highest of highest from our athletes, because the fact of the matter is we are now the country by which all is measured. It's not even the United States, and I know that my US friends might be upset about that. And I keep saying the United States is 325 million people with literal endless resources, endless money, endless facilities, endless technology, endless science. We are nowhere close to that. And somehow we've managed to we've dominated so much that when Sha'Carri Richardson won the world championship last year, she said publicly to Shelley Ann Fraser-Pryce, because she had been the first to have done this for America for years. She said to Shelley Ann Fraser-Pryce, "You are the reason why we couldn't do this." Jamaica is a tiny little country with less than 3 million people, and we definitely don't have the best of facilities, and we certainly do not have, we might have the best coaches, we might have the best of everything else. So I think what has happened is a kind of strange transition has taken place. I think we now anticipate that we must be the best. We are the best in terms of athletics, we have the best talent, but there's something else that I think we should probably look at also. We should be the best in terms of fan support, because look, no one wins all the time. It's just not plausible. It is impossible, and the truth is it would be a little boring. And as much as we would like to have that, there are going to be moments when we're not winning. So I kind of think that if we have the best athletes, the best coaches, and we often produce the best results in terms of the track and field, I kind of think that our fans need to also be the best fans. And the best fans would be those who would support regardless of the circumstances. Yes, we would anticipate the best. We would push for our athletes to be the best. But if we know that the athlete is injured, then we have to anticipate it, support the athlete until they're back on their feet. In other words, we can't only be fans when things are going well. That's not how support works. Support should be either way. And I understand that we got upset. I got upset. I was disappointed. But I never ever gave up on, and I will never give up on our athletes. We had a very strange Paris Olympic Games. Our greatest, they were injured, but it provided the opportunity for a Tia Clayton to shine. And our men for the first time hit the podium in a very long time. So, are we spoiled? I have to concede, in my humble opinion, that to a certain extent we have become spoiled. But is that justified? I don't know. I'm on the edge, because if you're used to winning as often as we do, then losing becomes something that is unfathomable. And maybe never desiring to lose might be one of the primary reasons why we continue to win. So in this instance, for me, it's a 50-50. We're kind of spoiled, but it's understandable. As for arrogance, I don't think we are. But this, of course, is my 2 cents. Now, as I said, we have started back in full swing our Peter Lloyd World of Wealth channel, where we are going to talk about all things wealth. We're going to be sharing it on this platform occasionally. Go check it out. You might find information that you may find useful. Also, continue to support our online merchandise store, which is located at Printify. We will pin the link in the comments below of this video. Now, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, the notification bell, hit the like button. Remember, your royals, kings and queens. Bless up!